Hello. It's good to see you. Today we're going to take a look at items from Aldi that I got yesterday. But first I have to tell you about my eyebrows. Okay. The lady who normally does my hair and my eyebrows had to have surgery, and she is out of commission for at least the next 6 weeks. So I asked around to try to find out who I could get to shape and tint my eyebrows during that 6 weeks. And this one woman was, she's so awesome. I was told that she's wonderful. You've got to get her to do it. Well, I went in there. Now, this was Tuesday morning. It was Tuesday morning that I went. And I'd never had her do anything to my eyebrows before. I'd never met her. So she has me lay back, and she did the shaping, which didn't turn out too great. And then she did the tint, and I couldn't see what she was doing. Well, she gets all done, and she hands me a mirror. She said, "Oh, they look fantastic." And she handed me a mirror. Now, what you see now is the result of me trying very hard to fade them out and get the tint out. I've tried everything, and I'm going to stop at this point. You name it, I've tried it. Doesn't matter. I've tried everything. So she hands me a mirror, and I am absolutely horrified, and I just sat there and went, "Oh." And she said, "I know, right? They look awesome." No, they did not look awesome. I looked like Groucho Marx. Okay, she had put the tint on my skin to where I had these two giant bands, and it was black. She tinted them black, which the lady who normally does my hair, will call her Sheila. Sheila is a godsend. I never realized how good she was at doing eyebrows. I never had anything done to my eyebrows until about a year ago. And she said, "Let me do your eyebrows." And she, waxed them and tinted them, and they look beautiful. But she uses more like a dark brown. No, this woman did pitch black. So I had these two. It looked like I had woolly worms on my face. Two giant bars of black just across here. And that was her finished product. That was not, when they put the tint on, it looks kind of cartoonish until they're done. No, this was the finished product. It was like a 1/2-inch stripe of black right above each eye. And I have a weakness. I have this one flaw when it comes to getting anything done like my hair or anything like that. Whenever somebody does a bad job, it's like I can't say anything to them. It's like I don't have the ability to say I don't like it. I don't know if I'm worried about hurting their feelings or what, but I always say, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome." I can't do it for some reason. If somebody, like this one time, I know I'm going way off track. I'll put a timestamp for when I start this in a minute. This was about 12 years ago. I went to this lady who had only done my hair a couple times. And at this point, I had hair not as long as this, but it was almost this long. And I had this picture that I found in a magazine of this kind of a layered, slightly below the shoulder cut that I wanted for my hair. So I went in to see her, and I took the picture, and it was in a magazine, and it was just the whole page, and there were a couple other pictures. I said, "But I want this one right here, not these. I want this one." Well, apparently, when she started cutting my hair, she forgot which one I said I wanted, and she cut my hair like one of the other pictures on the page, and I didn't realize that was what she was doing until it was too late. She gave me a mullet, basically. I looked like Billy Ray Cyrus. I had a mullet. It was very unfortunate. It did not look good on me, and I had to just grow it back out. But even then, I felt like I had to make her feel good and say, "Oh, no, it's well, it looks good. You certainly, yes, you cut it exactly like the picture I didn't point out. You did a great job." I couldn't tell her. I was horrified. I was absolutely, it was awful. It was awful. I looked like I needed a perm to go with it. The perm would have just been like the finishing touch for that mullet. Like get a perm in the back and feather oh yes. But I don't have the ability to say, "It looks like crap. What have you done to me?" So I left this place with my Groucho Marx eyebrows. Do you know who Groucho Marx is? Do you know what he's famous? Well, he's very funny, but he was also famous for his ridiculous eyebrows. This right here is what I looked like when I left there. And so I went home. My younger son was down here, and I walked in the door, and he just busted out laughing. He said, "Mom, what happened to your face? What is wrong with your eyebrows?" And he called my other son down here, and they're just laughing. My older son tried to take my picture. I ran into the bathroom and hid. My younger son said I look like Bert from Sesame Street, which he was right. He was totally right. The bad thing was I had to go run errands and stuff with these eyebrows. And I tried everything. I Googled, how do you remove eyebrow tint? And I tried everything they suggested. But I had to go run errands with these huge eyebrows. This is much better than what they looked like 2 days ago. But I'm just going to stop asking for people's recommendations for stuff because I'm having the same problems with my countertops. Yeah, I still don't have my countertops done. That's a whole other saga that I'm going to have to tell you about in a separate video if and when I ever get my countertops. So, anyway, yes. My eyebrows looked so bad that there was no way I was going to make a video showing my face yesterday or the day before. I have washed them. I've used lemon juice. I've used baking soda. I've used mineral oil, makeup remover, clarifying shampoo. I have tried so many things. I'm just going to stop at this point because I've never spent so much time looking at my eyebrows as I have in the last 2 days. Every time I walk past a mirror, it would shock me. Just, ugh. Oh, God. So let's hope they will fade. I mean, my eyebrows don't hold tint worth a darn. I have very light hair on my eyebrows. I have eyebrows, but they don't really show because the hair is such a light color you can't really see them, which is why I get them tinted and, shaped and all that because they're just very sad. They're very sad. They're very light and sad. So I had to tell you about that. And the scary thing is, okay, so the lady who does my hair, like I said, and my eyebrows is out for at least the next 6 weeks, maybe longer. So I'm going to have to find somebody else to do my roots. And I have someone lined up to do them next week, and let's just hope it goes better than my eyebrows. It's just the roots, nothing serious, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I do have caterpillars on my face, yes I know. And when my kids were picking on me, I looked like Mr. Potato Head with the angry eyes from Toy Story. That's what my older son said. He said, "Oh, you got your angry eyes on." He said, "Your face is so much more expressive now. You should keep them like that." I told him to go away. So I was mad at first. Well, I think my first reaction was complete shock and horror, and then I was mad, and now it's just funny. Now it's just one of those things like I can't really do anything about it now, so I'm just going to have to live with it until it fades away, which fortunately my eyebrows don't hold tint very long, so it will fade away. So with that being said, we have an ice storm. We're in the middle of an ice storm. Everything is covered in ice. There are a lot of power outages that are sort of moving this way. So I wanted to go ahead and get this video done in case our power goes out. So let's get started. Okay, and like normal, I like to start with the crinkly things first. I try to do all those first. I don't have a lot today, but I did want to show you a few of the cool things I found. It wasn't really like a normal shopping trip. I actually just went in there to look at the stuff on the AOS, the Aisle of Shame. I wasn't really in there for groceries so much. Although, since I am a Southerner, we are required by law that when winter weather is coming, you have to go get your milk and bread. It's the law. You have to do it. So I got my milk and bread. The milk is in the refrigerator, and I have my bread here. So the first thing we have are Big Dippers. Now, we see this one a lot because we eat a lot of these around here. Although I think we're heading into sort of an ebb cycle because they're not eating these as much. But I went ahead and grabbed an extra bag just to put in my snack stash. These are made by Clancy's. They make a lot of chips and snacks. That's an Aldi brand. And you will see that they come in this really beautiful dark blue bag. Isn't that pretty? And down here they have navy blue, and it's kind of shaped like the Big Dippers themselves. And we have this little clear window that's even kind of got that bowl shape like a Big Dipper. And you can see in here that these tortilla chips, they're like little bowls, and they're great for dips and sauces and stuff. And it says here they're great for digging in, and they're really good. I like them a lot. So at my Aldi anyway, you can get this 10-ounce bag of Big Dippers for less than $1. The price fluctuates on these. I think right now they're 85 cents, but they're always under $1. So you can get this big 10-ounce bag of Big Dippers tortilla chips for a really good price. And they're just lovely. I love them with cheese dips, bean dips, salsa, any of that kind of stuff. They're just great. So that's the first thing. Oh, and they had an item in there. I don't know if this is new. Maybe it's not. I don't remember ever seeing it before, though. This is from Savor It, which is another Aldi brand. You can see the name up here in the top. It says Savor It, and they're original toasted crackers. Now, they had these in the original flavor, and they also had, I think they had some kind of garlic something flavor. I just got the original toasted crackers, and I wondered how this would be with chili. I don't know why. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was chili. I thought, I bet that'd be good with chili. They're these little crunchy crackers here, and they don't have any flavor. They're just toasted crackers. Let's see. This is an 8.1 ounce bag, 230 grams of toasted crackers. Look at that pretty blue back there. We have original. Toasted is the largest word, and then crackers. They might be good in soup as well. I don't know, but I think they were $1.99 or something like that. And I'm not sure what it's a knockoff of. I'm sure it's a knockoff of something. Maybe some kind of Ritz cracker or something. I don't know. But I don't really know anything about them, so I thought I would try them. Okay. Oh, look at these. We have little packets of cookies. Now, I bought one flavor of these recently that I showed you. These are from Benton's. And the name Benton's is up here. And they had different flavors, and I bought 3 different flavors this time. Now, the last time I got the hazelnut filled cookies, and I didn't eat them, but my kids ate them. There are only I don't know how many cookies are in here. There are 8 cookies in here. I got none of them. That happens a lot if you have kids. You buy food and you never get to eat any of it. But the hazelnut filled ones, from what I heard, were really yummy. So this time I got some different flavors. I got soft triple chocolate chip cookies. Look at this. They have little chunks of white chocolate, and they have chocolate chips. And then the cookies are chocolate. And so that's your triple chocolate, I suppose. So there are 8 cookies in here, and these are only $1.45 per package for these little cookies. I think they're kind of like the little Pepperidge Farm cookies, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah. So this is the first one I got, the soft triple chocolate chip cookies. And what else do we have? Oh, this one looks good. Now this one from Benton's, these are white chocolate cranberry cookies, and I thought that would be good. I love craisins, the little dried cranberries. So I thought these little white chocolate cranberry cookies would be good. And all of these are $1.45 per package. And they have them with the seasonal food. There's a whole aisle of it's stuff they don't have all the time, and that's where I found these. And they had at least 4 flavors. There might have been more. I don't know. I got the hazelnut filled, and the filling in the cookie is kind of like Nutella, and they're really good. According to my kids, they said they're good but really rich, really sweet. I bet so. But these just have white chocolate chunks in there and dried cranberries, And so so it's just like a chocolate chip cookie, but with white chocolate, cranberries in it. So they look good. And then the last one I got is this one. And my kids don't like dried cranberries, so I might actually get to try those. And here we have white chocolate lemon cookies. Oh, don't they look nice? They're like little sugar cookies, but they have lemon flavor in them and little chunks of white chocolate in them. So those looked really, really yummy. I like the pretty yellow on the package there. Yeah, so those are the Benton's cookies right there. And I imagine they're probably a pretty good size from looking at the package, but you get 8 of them for $1.45. Now let's see. Here's a crinkly thing. I bought a package of Love and Fresh Hamburger Buns, and we have that beautiful blue. You're going to find this blue border on the Hamburger Buns and the regular white bread. The hot dog buns have a red border, but it still has that dark brown band in the middle. These are very popular around here. We use them a lot for chicken patty sandwiches. And sometimes I even make hamburgers. Usually they're used for chicken patty sandwiches. Now this is a 12-ounce package of hamburger buns. You're going to get 8 in here. And at my Aldi, they're still very cheap. They're 55 cents per package. And they come in this nice thick plastic that doesn't rip as easily as some store brand breads. It's nice. I mean, it's like name brand bread packaging. It's really great. So we were running out, so while I was there I picked that up. And as I said, you know, I am from the South. I don't know if you knew that. You probably couldn't tell. I had to buy milk and bread. You can get eggs, that's optional. It's almost like we're all going to go home and make French toast or something. You got to have your milk, bread, eggs. I don't know. I don't get eggs usually. We don't eat a lot of eggs around here. Sometimes we do. And then nobody wants them for a while. So, but I did get my loaf of Love and Fresh plain classic white bread. Yes, I know it's terrible for you. Isn't it great? Look at that. 20 ounces of yummy, nasty goodness from Love and Fresh. This is only 55 cents as well for a whole loaf of bread. And I was lucky because when I got there, they were almost out. You know, we run out of bread and milk around here when wintry weather comes. And everything right now is just coated in ice. Everything looks like it's coated in glass or something. It's crazy. And it's still just raining. And part of the problem is, you know, the ground is already soggy because we got a ton of rain earlier this week. It rained for like 4 days straight. It was awful. So the ground is already really saturated. So the problem is a lot of the trees, as they get coated down with this new layer of ice, they're going to start falling over. And we've already had a lot of them fall already. And now they're thinking even more are going to fall. And the power outages are slowly spreading east. It's like they're moving this way. I've been watching the weather all morning. So I wanted to go ahead and get this done in case our power does go out. So anyway, yes, this is our Love and Fresh. And see, it's a play on words because you have L''OVEN. You know, oven, you can make it in an oven. But it sounds like lovin', like loving, fresh. So it's loving and fresh. And we have the LF symbol, and a little stalk of wheat makes the little mark on the F. It's quite lovely. So if we get, you know, if all of our power goes out, we can at least eat a sandwich or something. So, I don't know, we can make an ice sandwich if we get bored, I reckon. Let's see, I still haven't gotten to the stuff that I went there to get. And I ended up only getting 2 of the 3 things I went there to look at. But I'll show you. And I found another thing. I haven't tried it, but it looks cool. Not this. This is crinkly. I love the Boulder napkins. These are premium all-occasion napkins. They are comparable to Vanity Fair napkins. And I love these because they are so durable and they're really awesome. You can use them and they don't fall apart. Now Boulder is another Aldi brand that you're going to see on a lot of paper products like paper towels, napkins. They also make, I think that's also the name that they use on their trash bags. I think it's Boulder. I could go look because I use their trash bags. I went and grabbed my trash bag box to show you. See, I use these tall kitchen garbage bags from Boulder, and you tear them open and it makes a little dispenser, and they have these little tabs here and you can pull them out one at a time. But Boulder is also the name on their trash bags, and I think their little zipper seal bags, I think those are also Boulder. So you get 100 napkins in here, and they're really great. We've been using these for years. They come in this little cube and they're awesome. They're only $1.49 for 100 napkins. And it takes us quite a while to go through that many. But yeah, we use these all the time and they're fantastic. Really good little napkins. Now let's see. Crinkly. This is a little crinkly. Now here is an item that I have never tried before. This is from Priano, which is an Aldi brand. You can always tell if it's Aldi because they'll have this little blue dot usually on the back of the package that says twice as nice guarantee, which means if you don't like it, they will give you your money back and replace it with a comparable product for free. This is Risotto, naturally flavored authentic Italian 4 cheese flavored risotto, and it's imported from Italy. It's a 6-ounce package. It looks like you get 2 servings out of here. You can make it on the stovetop, which I will, or in the microwave. I prefer to make stuff like this just on the stovetop. That I just think it's easier. You can keep an eye on it, and it's just easier. But you can do it either way. They had, I think they also had a garlic, like a garlic Parmesan flavor, but I just went with the 4 cheese just to try it, something a little different. So my kids don't really like stuff like that, but I'll enjoy it by myself if I have to. Oh, and I picked up a little package of cat treats. It's vacuum sealed, so it's not really crinkly. It's like a little brick, basically. Heart to Tail. That is an Aldi brand on a lot of their pet items, whether it's food or not, because they also make things like pet beds and little sweaters for your cat or dog, and they're going to have that same Heart to Tail name on it. This is voted American Choice Best Brand. Wow, it's a national winner. How about that? But it's crunchy on the outside and it has a creamy center. These are chicken flavor. They also have a seafood medley flavor and a salmon, but my cats really like the chicken flavor. So this is a little 3-ounce packet, but they're only $1.09. So, oh, and it's resealable. Once you open it, you find these little notches up here. You pull this off, and then you have this resealable top, so you can close it back up. And they really like it. Okay, they like the other 2 okay, but they really, all 3 seem to like the chicken flavor the best. Oh, this is cool. Look. Now, these were on the AOS, the Isle of Shame. This is not something they have all the time. Now, Radiance is another Aldi brand. These, and they make like dish detergent, dishwashing liquid, things like that. These are recycled walnut, non-scratch scrub sponges. Isn't that cool? So they take walnut bits to make this brown part. It looks like a cake, doesn't it? It's like a little Debbie cake. I just want to bite it for some reason. It looks like angel food cake almost with something on top. You wouldn't want to bite that though. It tastes terrible. I imagine it would be very gritty and scratchy. Although it says non-scratch in your mouth, I think it'd be a different story. You get 2 sponges in here, and they're comparable to Scotch Brite, which actually I was contacted by Scotch Brite. They wanted people to make ASMR videos with Scotch Brite products. And I thought about it, but then I decided not to, because I'd rather just buy stuff and talk about it as I find it. But I thought this was cool. I've never seen scrub sponges with recycled walnut. I guess that's like, when they shell walnuts, maybe it's like parts of the shell and stuff. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. So we'll give those a try. And then they also had from Radiance recycled coconut non-scratch scouring pads. And they smell like coconut. Now I don't know what the other ones smell like because they're in cellophane. These little pads, you get 2 of them. They have these little fibers in there, like the coconut fibers. And it smells like coconut. It literally does. These are just the coolest things. They are made of 100% recycled PET and coconut husk fibers and water-based resins. So I thought these were kind of cool. I don't remember how much they were. I think they were $1.49 or something like that per package. But isn't that cool? I've never seen anything like that before. And I don't know if they've scented these things. It doesn't say they have. They smell like coconut. They really do. That's crazy. So these are also from Radiance. And like I said, I didn't find it with the regular stuff like this in the kitchen stuff. I found it on the Aisle of Shame, and I had never seen them before I picked these up yesterday. Okay. Oh, and also, we've been eating a lot of spaghetti. We'll go forever and not eat spaghetti, and then they'll want spaghetti every week. So I was running low on pasta. Here's a little window in case you don't know what spaghetti looks like. You can look in this little window and see it. And here it is on a fork. This is Reggiano or Regano, I don't know how you say it, pastas. This is a 2-pound package of dried pasta, and it's only 99 cents. So for $1, you get 2 pounds of dried pasta. And they have all different types. They have elbow macaroni, pasta, angel hair, lasagna, linguine, whatever. I mean, they have all different kinds. And it changes throughout the year. Sometimes they'll have different types. But I picked up a package of spaghetti, 2 pounds. So that will last us a good long while. And I also picked up some more spaghetti sauce. Now this is also from this is an Aldi brand, of course, the same brand. It's a meat flavored pasta sauce. And it used to come in a glass jar, but now they come in this plastic jar. And it's only $1.45, and that is a 24-ounce jar of spaghetti sauce. So yeah, it's really good. It has a slight sweet flavor to it. I kind of like it though. It's just a little bit sweet. I think it's really good though. And usually what I do when I make spaghetti, I will also brown just like a package of ground beef. I'll cook it and go ahead and add it to the spaghetti sauce along with this and the pasta. And it's really yummy. So I got that, but I also saw on the seasonal food aisle this right here. This is simply Reggiano or Regano. It's flavored with meat, and it says simple ingredients, big taste. And it was the same price as the other kind, but it looks like, I guess it just has less stuff in it. It really does. This one has a lot of other random stuff. The list of ingredients on this is a lot shorter. And, again, you're going to see the little blue dot. Twice as nice guarantee. So if you don't like it or there's something wrong with it, they'll give you your money back and give you a comparable product for free. It looks like this has tomato puree. And then they list the ingredients of the tomato puree: water, tomato paste, and citric acid, ground beef, soybean oil, salt, dried onion, and spices. And that's it. But I thought we would try this and see how we like the flavor of this compared to the regular. And both of these are flavored with meat. So I thought I would just compare these and see how one tastes compared to the other. I don't know that they're going to have this all the time, but I've noticed they've started getting more of these Simply, the Simply products, like the simple versions of other things they have. And it's now gotten into the spaghetti sauces. So I thought I would try that. It has no certified synthetic colors or artificial flavors or preservatives. So don't know. I thought we would try that. And also, my younger son is starting back to school this coming week. It's been 11 and a half months. And it's not full time. It's only 2 days a week. But he's, yeah, almost a year together. So anyway, he's going back to school. It's only 2 days a week, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, he's going to have to start making his lunches again. They did tell us that the kids, they're going to have lunches available, but it's going to be a limited menu. They're going to have limited choices for what they can have. So he wants to continue taking his lunch. So I have to start stocking up for making lunches again. So I started that with this trip to Aldi. We haven't seen these in a while. I picked up a packet of Lunch Buddies cherry mixed fruit in these little containers. I used to use the reusable containers, but, well, he's at a different school this year, so maybe it won't be a problem. Maybe we'll be able to do it, but sometimes he would forget and just throw it away. Like, he would take all of his stuff and he would just toss it. So after that happened a number of times, and sometimes the lunch staff at his old school would go around and picking up trash off the table, and they would pick them up and throw them away, and he wouldn't notice. So after a lot of my reusable containers got thrown away, I just decided to go with this. Maybe with this being a new school and him being a little older, maybe we'll be able to start using the reusable ones again. I might give that a shot. But for now, I got these little cherry mixed fruit cups. You get 4 of the cups in here. Now each one of these cups is 4 ounces. You're going to get peaches, cherries, pear, pineapple, and apple in there, and it looks like it's mostly peaches. Honestly, usually in these containers it's gonna be like 75% peaches, and if you're lucky, each cup might have 1 cherry in it, 1/2 of a cherry. It was like that even when I was a kid. When I was a kid, these used to come in little metal containers with a pop top, kind of like wet cat food. And yeah, you were lucky if you got 1 little half of a cherry in there. Sometimes you didn't even get that. But, so I went ahead and picked these up. So that would do 2 weeks because he's only going 2 days a week. So that will be part of his lunch. I asked him if he wanted to do anything different from lunches in past years, and he said no. So I need to go get a few more things for his lunches. Plus, they have a specialized list of items that they want the kids to bring every day, like they need at least 2 masks, a little personal hand sanitizer, a bottle of water because all the water fountains are disabled, and just some various school supplies and things like that, like numerous pencils and pens because the pencil sharpeners are not available. They won't be able to sharpen their pencils, so they're going to need more than 1 sharpened pencil per day. Oh, and I picked up some Stackers. These are from Clancy's, little potato chips. They're like Pringles, you get the little can of Pringles. These are cheddar cheese flavor, and look, they're out in the sun. Oh, I'm so jealous. I never thought I'd be jealous of potato chip people, but yes, they're out enjoying a beautiful sunny day. Looks like they're at the beach, perhaps. I'm so jealous. Oh, wow, I wish I was at the beach on a nice sunny day. Oh, that'd be awesome. I would love it. So they have their little umbrella and their beach towel, and they're just hanging out. Personally, I don't like these particular Clancy's chips. To me, they're a little too salty. They're very salty. But my younger son likes them, and he wanted to be able to take some in his lunches, so he can just put some of these in a little bag and take them with him. I can't eat these because they're just very salty. The sour cream and onion ones are good, but I don't like the cheddar ones. And I also picked up some blueberry pancake mix. Now this is from Aunt. Oh, my family says Aunt, like on Andy Griffith Show, Aunt B, Aunt Maples. I would say Aunt Maples, but I realize it's pronounced Aunt. Aunt. That now I'm making it into a 2-syllable word, Aunt. I'm physically unable to say it any other way except Aunt. Aunt Maples, no preservatives, blueberry pancake mix. It says it's light and fluffy. It sounds like the Duke boys are out enjoying the ice. So many people around here think that since they have a 4-wheel drive, they can drive on it like normal. when you start sliding on a solid sheet of ice, the ice doesn't care if you have four-wheel drive or not. And then later you'll see them down in the ditch, and they're standing outside of their vehicle like, what happened? I don't understand. I see it every year. People never learn. They never learn. Anyway, somebody in a loud truck just drove by. Sorry. The roads are awful. Okay. So look, you can make light and fluffy pancakes or waffles. You also have instructions to make waffles, or you can make pancakes, and they have the instructions for both. And you could add in things like pecans. Ooh, cinnamon would be good. Or brown sugar. Or applesauce and cinnamon. I don't know, though, if it's already blueberry flavored. I think I would just want to leave it like, just blueberries and, I don't know that I want to add a bunch of other flavors to it. But that's just me. Okay. And then we have from Millville. Now, Millville is a brand that you see on a lot of their breakfast products, like cereals and like oatmeal and stuff, and grits. I have a thing of Millville grits in the cabinet right now. They're good. We also have these chocolate chip granola bars, and they're chewy. My kids like them. I personally, they taste a little bland to me. They're just bland. I don't really like them, but they love these things. And you can get a box of 10 of these for only 95 cents at my Aldi. The box is perforated where you can actually tear this corner off, and it makes the box into a little dispenser for your granola bars. Look at that. Now that is an 8.4 ounce box for only 95 cents. They have no high fructose corn syrup and no certified synthetic colors. So they go through those pretty frequently. Okay. Oh. And I've also been taking Benadryl at night. I've had trouble where I'll wake up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't go back to sleep for an hour or two. But I find if I take one of these, this is diphenhydramine, which is the actual name of the active ingredient in Benadryl. This is from Welby, which is an Aldi brand. They have their twice as nice guarantee. Each one of these tablets has 25 milligrams of diphenhydramine in it, so it's the same as regular Benadryl. And you get 100 tablets in here, and they're very inexpensive. I think it was $1.79 or something. But I just take one of these every night, and I don't wake up. Now, the only drawback I have found, and maybe it's a coincidence, but I have found that when I take this at night, I have the longest, most detailed, realistic dreams. I have had the craziest dreams at night. Oh my God, they are crazy. They're so bizarre, and they're so real. It just feels so real. And they go on and on and on, and it's kind of annoying because I wake up and I feel exhausted from this involved dream. But at least I don't wake up in the middle of the night. So, I mean, I'm not literally exhausted, but it's just weird, the crazy dreams I have. We also had some other stuff. Okay, all of this comes from the AOS, everything I'm going to show you here. I found some wax melts. Now, these are from Huntington Home, which is another Aldi brand. You're going to see most of the Huntington Home stuff on the Aisle of Shame. And it's called that because it's this aisle of just random stuff. You never know what's going to be on it. It changes every Wednesday. They bring out new stuff every Wednesday. And sometimes you'll go down that aisle and you'll end up picking up something that you didn't intend to, and it might be like $30. And you feel a sense of shame, like, I did not come in here to buy this. That's why it's called the Aisle of Shame. I'm not ashamed, but sometimes I come out of there like, I didn't mean to come in here and buy all this stuff. But I found these wax melts, and they had different flavors of it. It's a joke. Don't eat it. It's just a running joke. It's scents. You sniff it, you don't eat it, although it looks kind of yummy. This one here is sun-dried linen wax melts, and you get 6 of them, and I don't remember how much they were. I think they were less than $2, but right now I have my little wax melt things. I have one in the kitchen and one in here, and they're still they're pine tree scent, so everything still smells like a Christmas tree in here, but I thought I would switch them out. And I also got some that were lemon ginger. And it says for both of these that they're odor eliminating wax melts. I just thought it would smell cool. I've never had any lemon ginger ones before, so I thought I would try those. And the sun-dried linen as well. Probably just smells like a fabric softener sheet. But I thought I would swap out my wax melts for something a little less Christmassy. I don't turn them on every day. I just turn them on every now and then. Now this was one thing I did go there to get. The Sarah Ladies high-waisted leggings. This was one of the things I wanted. They are soft. They're made of soft and elastic fabric. It's not like the slick lycra fabric. It's more like a soft cottony fabric. Now these are kind of a green color. And at my Aldi, they didn't have many pairs of these. They had them in green. I think they had some in black, green, and gray, perhaps. But it's sort of a dark green. It's like a mossy green. They have a brushed fleece interior, side pockets, and they're made of soft and elastic fabric. And see this, I mean, they're just made like this. I don't know that I would wear these to my exercise class. These might just be some that I just wear for whatever. I don't know. But I really like the color. I don't have any of this color. These are only $9.99 per pair. So I picked up one of those. And I also got, this was another thing I went there to look at. Now they didn't have many of these either. So if you're interested, it might be worthwhile to go get one sooner rather than later. This is the Sarah Ladies Plush Full Zip Jacket. It is so soft. It's like wearing a stuffed animal. Oh my gosh. It's soft faux fur. It has little side pockets and a full zip. Now these were $12.99 and they have them in sizes small to extra large. And it is just so incredibly soft. I love it. So they only had 2 of these black ones in the medium size. So I got one of them. I got there really early yesterday morning. And it was funny too because I walked in and there's a guy that works there. And he did a double take. He looked at me, he said, "You look different." And my eyebrows were even darker. I've worked on them since yesterday. And he said, "You look different." I said, "Yeah, I know." He goes, and he just kept looking. He said, "You look different." I don't think he was happy about it. Sorry. May I continue shopping now? He said, "Yeah, something's different about you." I said, "I know. I have caterpillars on my face." Okay, and so I have one last thing to show you. And this, I didn't even get this for myself. This is Enduro Shield Home Glass Treatment for showers and more. Now I got this for Glenda the Good Witch, my current ex. You know, he has a condo up in the mountains, and the shower has this big glass door, and he's constantly complaining that it's hard to keep it clean because it gets little water spots on it. So I thought it might be useful. I didn't know if he could use this or not. It's supposed to help. Let's see. You can use it on treated glass or untreated glass. It repels soap, scum, and grime, and it makes surfaces easy to clean. And it says you just apply it once, and it lasts for 3+ years. So I thought maybe he could try this on that big glass door. I don't know, but it's supposed to cut your cleaning time and make it easier. It also says it protects against staining and etching, makes glass easy to clean like non-stick cookware, saves money on chemicals, clean with the microfiber and mild detergent. Kit covers up to 40 square feet, one average shower enclosure. Apply it once, lasts 3+ years, and it's easy to apply. This was $12.99, and I don't know, I just thought maybe he might like to try it. Maybe it will help make it a little easier to keep the shower looking really nice. It's a beautiful shower, but it has this huge glass door thing on it, so I got that for him just to try it out. So that is everything that I had to show you today. Not a lot of stuff, but a decent amount. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.